Hello, 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 my artists of love. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the foundations that I've witnessed through myself and also through mentoring other women that are needed in the art of loving and truly becoming the artists of your reality, using and utilizing love and creating and crafting love in every moment, in every aspect of your life. And the foundations, I might shock you here, but the foundations are all within you. It is nothing that you need externally. They are all within you, just waiting to be activated and waiting for divine remembrance, for your divine remembrance of this inner truth and this inner knowing. And allow with this video for that energy to be remembered and activated within you. Really absorb and feel what I'm saying for it to land and just get activated in your body. And just by listening to what I'm saying, so much will be activated and remembered within you, because that is the intention that I am creating this video with. I am creating it with the intention that it sparks divine truth, divine remembrance, divine activation within you today, within you and within the artist that is awakening within you. And so now, obviously, a core foundation is love. And my journey was that of forgetting about that love within me. I was searching for love so externally in everything I did, in achievements, in other people, truly in everything. I had my eyes so turned out instead of in. And only by filling yourself from the inside out. And I know so many people say this, but it truly is true. Only in that way are you able to truly create a life that is full and a life that is abundant, because you are no longer looking externally to fill you. Everything is being birthed from within, birthed from this love and this passion and self-love, truly. And when you are filled from that inside, from the inside with this love, then you can pour out. But it truly does begin with that, with feeling yourself to be love and knowing that. And along with that comes the feeling of self-worth. And I was separated from love. I was also separated from the feeling of being worthy, which ties into doing everything to fill that void from the outside in instead of from the inside out. And truly, the truest truth is what came to me. The truest truth is that the only thing that makes us feel love and the only thing that makes us feel worthy is the knowing that we are part of God, that we are these divine beings, divine souls on earth, in connection with God, in connection truly to everything. And that makes us worthy, and that makes us beings of love. That divine truth and that divine soul activation within us, remembering that, is what births us into this feeling of love and into this feeling of self-worth. And when we activate that truly from the heart and not from the ego, we don't place ourselves higher because we feel ourselves to be worthy. We don't place ourselves higher because we feel ourselves to be loved. We see that worth and see that love in everything, in everyone, in everything around us. And so we treat everyone as if we treat everyone how we would treat ourselves, because it starts with us treating ourselves as love and treating ourselves as worthy. And then we do the same to others, but it starts from being birthed within us. And once you start moving and feeling yourself to be loved, feeling yourself worthy, that is when you make choices that align with that feeling of love and align with that feeling of self-worth. And that is when you feel yourself to be separated from love and feel yourself to be separated from your feeling of self-worth. Without those foundations, nothing really stable can be created because it doesn't have those foundations within you. The second something comes up that you feel is not, that you feel, the second something comes up that might be a little bit more painful, that might not be all beautiful. If you don't feel yourself to be loved and feel yourself to be worthy, you will automatically want to give up because you don't have those foundations within you. And I know that myself because when I started sharing my poetry, I did not really have that. I was still seeking. Sharing my poetry came from a heart led place. It came from a true opening of the heart, pure intention, pure wanting to share my love with everyone. But because I didn't feel myself to be worthy of being met with love, I was seeking that externally, and anything outside of me could sway me. I looking back now, I see that when I started, I was really unstable in all of that. Unstable in the fact that I was like, okay, I'll start posting, and automatically everything will just happen so beautifully, and everyone will want to buy my books, and everyone will want to watch my videos, and my videos will go viral, and all of this, which is, yes, beautiful having those dreams, but because I was so unstable in my feeling of self-worth, I wasn't able to keep myself in the energy of openness and in the energy of receiving that, because everything externally was swaying me and keeping me. And I would post openly, but then the second I posted and my mind would go into, oh, people probably hate it, people probably are judging it, I would become closed off. And so because of that, I would close myself off to receiving the likes, the comments, the views, and all of that, already creating a situation that was not in love, because I allowed my low sense of self-worth to create that in my mind. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Um, Instead of creating it in love and knowing I am love, knowing that I am worthy of love meeting me. And when you know you are worthy of love meeting you, you stay open. You stay open to receiving. And so another foundation is staying open to receiving. And staying open for me was one of the hardest things. You make a decision, you make that decision, okay, I'm an artist creating in love. And I inform the universe and God of my decision. And then staying open for me was one of the hardest things. I was so used to closing myself off, and creating negative scenarios in my head instead of staying rooted in love and rooted in the possibilities, the endless potentials, the endless possibilities, and seeing that and staying rooted in that. So that is a super important foundation as well. Another super important foundation is the foundation of confidence, because I see that when I started, I build I built my confidence through posting, and through all of that I was able to remember my divine confidence within me. But before that, I believed that confidence was something people were either born with or born without. And for my whole life, I looked at myself as someone who was shy, as someone who just did not have the confidence. And because I wasn't born with it, that makes me not confident. And that is false. As artists of love, as artists of love, and as the artists of our life, we are able to tap into that divine remembering of the confidence within us, because we are all born with confidence. And the beautiful thing is, we can create with that confidence. And that is an important thing that I learned. And my mentor, when I heard the words within her, when I heard her speak the words that we all have confidence, that shook my system. I was like, wow, Confidence is not something we either have or don't have. We all have confidence. We just have to activate it and remember it within us. And that divine remembering within me birthed this poem that I will read to you, and let it activate your divine remembrance of your divine confidence if you feel that you are someone who is lacking confidence. You are not lacking anything. It is all abundantly within you. It has just been hidden by the what's the word? By the what's that word? By the false narrative you have been allowing yourself by the false narrative you have been allowing your brain to feed you. And give also, with all of this, disclaimer, with all of this, if you were saying that you don't feel yourself to be worthy, that you don't have divine confidence, do not be harsh on yourself. That is not what I am saying. See all those parts of you that have been feeling less worthy, that have not been feeling confident, meet them with love. That's the only way you can activate them truly, is to see them in love, is to remember them in love. Seeing yourself as love is also activating your divine self-worth and your divine self-confidence. It is all about seeing yourself as love, as not lacking anything, as seeing yourself as fully abundant and having all those things within you. So don't be mad at yourself for not feeling them right now, if that is true, but allowing yourself to give yourself love as you are creating and activating all of that within you. So let me read you the poem now. Okay. Courage. To be courageous means to release your lack of courage. This illusion you have created in your mind that you have no courage, no confidence in yourself. Why? Why do you hold on to this false belief, or more so lack of belief in yourself? Is it fear? Fear of your potential when your courage is released, fear to be seen, fear that once you get the courage to do all you desire, not everyone will agree with you. Not everyone will like you, and therefore some will think you to be unkind, and being kind is what you want. You'd rather stay humble and squeeze tight to not be seen than cause disagreement, cause some kind of momentum, but you were made to cause motion, to speak your voice, to create your dreams into a reality. So release this illusion, this belief that you are incapable of courage and confidence, that you simply could not do or say what you want, that you simply do not know how. Because being courageous is our innate state. We were all born with courage, but our minds want us to believe we lack the courage to be ourselves, that it is too much or not enough. Yet being ourselves is the most courageous thing. It takes such courage, and it's all within. And that is, from my book, I Saw You in the Sunset. And truly, if you are looking for a poetic and artistic way to guide you from the chaos of your mind and all of the false beliefs that your mind feeds you, and into the divine truth of your love and of your heart, then check out my book, I Saw You in the Sunset. I will link it down below. And now let me go to my notes that I have written a little bit here. Yes. Okay. I talked about confidence. I talked about self-worth. I talked about love. The foundations also come with that connection with God. God that speaks to you through your intuition. And the only way you can really hear that voice of your intuition is silencing the chaos of your mind and all those fears and all those doubts that are making you feel not lovable, feel not worthy of your dreams and of your passions, and feel not worthy of everything it is that you want to create in this life. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but these foundations for the art of living are in every aspect of your life. They are in creating you as a divine being of love, as the artist of your life, but also in your relationships, in your career, in your dreams, in every aspect of your life. These truly are the foundations of creating a life in love. feeling yourself to be loved, feeling yourself to be worthy, feeling yourself to be confident, that connection with God, that belief in God, that connection with your intuition, that openness to life are so important. And I think this is another super important one, but one of the most important ones along with love, because for me, I kind of see it that love is like the main general one. That's why I call it like the art of loving, because I feel like allowing love and allowing love to be revealed through you and activating that divine remembrance is the like spark that activates also everything within you to feel all of that. And it also activates your creation. How can we be artists if we can't create, you know? So creation, it is such an important foundation. And I remember that in 2023 or 2024, I don't remember now the exact year, but before I created my first book, I Saw You in the Sunset, I felt the energy that I wanted to create it, like I mentioned in the previous video, in the one that's titled The Beginning. And when I was feeling into that energy, I was like, for the new year, I like to create dream boards. And that was the first year I created a dream board, and I set a word. I pick a word for that year. And the word for that year, the year that I would create my book, and I also felt that, okay, this is the year that I'm going to create this book. I made that decision. And the word that I chose for that year, confirmation. um and the word that I chose for that year was creation. Yes, creation. Or creative. No, it was creation, yes. And looking back now, I love how being able to now see kind of how I was beautifully led now at like a wider perspective. It's so cool how divine timing works. But yes, the word was creation. And now looking at it, that was truly the beginning of the activation of creation within me. Because it showed me that, yes, I can create my poetry and I can create my book. But not only can I create these physical things, I can create every aspect of my life to be beautiful with devotion. Another key thing is devotion, being radically devoted to this type of life and lifestyle, and being the creator of your reality, being the artist of your reality in love takes such devotion. And creativity is one of our greatest superpowers, in my opinion, because the divine ideas we get from God are divine. And going after those ideas allows you to create the life of your dreams, because it is in connection with your heart, your intuition, in connection with God. And God plants these ideas within you, and for you to follow them in creating the life of your dreams. That is how I see it, and that is how it works, in my opinion. Um, and so creation, being able to create is so important. But what comes with that is allowing yourself to create, allowing yourself to go after that inspired action. I know before my whole entire just like spiritual journey and everything, I was very much in the structure of not really seeing the possibilities and not really allowing myself to look and see outside of the box. So, creativity truly does also allow you to look outside of the box. It allows you to see different possibilities. It allows you to see potential. It allows you to truly create something out of nothing. If I think about it, my books at first, they did not exist, and they were birthed through me. And if I can create this, a book, why would I not be able to create every other aspect of my life in love? And I think that is so beautiful, to truly see your life as one of the greatest masterpieces of your life, to see your life as one of the greatest masterpieces of life. I think that's proper English. I don't know. I think you know what I'm saying. And yes, to truly craft it in love, in beauty, in light. And yeah, let me feel into the energy if there's anything else I want to say. And look at my notes. Yes, I think for this video, I feel that that is everything I wanted to say. But yeah, if you're looking for guidance in crafting and remembering the divine truths within you, activating them within you, and really just allowing yourself to fully bloom in your confidence, fully bloom in your love, fully bloom in your feeling of self worth, in your feeling of openness to life and to love, in your fully bloom in your creation, then message me for information about my mentoring sessions to truly allow you to bloom in all of that, in the areas of your life that you feel that you want to activate more of that potential to be the artist of love and just live a life fully where you are partaking in the art of loving in every aspect. So yes, I yeah, I am wishing you a beautiful and lovely day today. Like and comment, subscribe to become a part of this soul family, and check out my other videos. And yeah, have a beautiful day and a beautiful life in love and being the artist of your life.